Hello, welcome back to Meet Up Speak Up. Now, you're about to hear the second audio. It's about me or my attorney trying to withdraw a plea. Now, this is in the district court. I want people to understand the difference between district and circuit, which is two intermediate trial courts. But one is district and one is circuit. That means this is state. It's a higher court, circuit is. This is being displayed only in the district court. So I want people to understand that my attorney at this point in time is arguing a plea reversal in a district court. Now, at that point in time, I did not understand the proceedings in a criminal justice court. And I understood the constitutional laws, the statutes, the verses. And if it was a civil matter, I would understand or understood the civil matter. But because I never was incarcerated, besides a protest here and there, and that was just temporarily, like less than 5 hours if I was incarcerated, and it was because of the protest. But I was never incarcerated for longer than 24 hours. And never incarcerated for criminal matters. A protest is not a criminal matter. We have the right by the First Amendment to protest, peaceful protest. So at this point in time, with me being charged in a criminal matter, I did not know nothing about the criminal proceedings. And I expressed that to my second attorney, Tishman, that I knew nothing about the criminal procedure. So you would have to break it down to me at every moment of what's going on. He never did. Anyway, we're going to get back to the audio, and you will hear how I am trying to get my attorney to reverse this guilty plea that the second attorney, Tishman, pled me guilty without my consent. But this is a district court, and I want you to be very aware of what the district laws are when it comes to a district court. Now, first of all, this matter should have went to a circuit court for appeal on the guilty plea. So I could appeal the guilty plea in an upper court, but it did not. So it was a matter of, I guess, education. And at that point in time, I wasn't informed on the district laws of criminal proceedings. And this is what happened.
Because I was able to do a piece on it. It's just not on whistle.
Is that in my motion to withdraw the plea?
Yes.
Now, you hear this from the audio. Now, this is the judge, my attorney, and I was also present. Prosecutor was sitting in the other bench chair on the opposite side. You will hear her state that they can't find a statute or a verse where he's trying to put forth this verse to say the reason why that my guilty plea should be taken back. So in between these audios, I'm going to try to explain exactly what took place so you can get a better understanding of it. It's so horrible that I can't basically show you the video at this point in time, but like I said, this matter will be going into another direction, and at this point in time I can only do the audio, so keep listening.
And I couldn't get a copy myself to read. And I even had representatives from Westlaw apologize that they didn't have it on their database. Since I'm not
It was not on Lexus either. I looked all over to try and find this case and could not
That
find
is the
it.
prosecutor
But I
talking.
got a
Her
key
name
site
is Janet Drum.
that does have that site. It does say 391 Michigan 32. It would not come up like that.
I don't know if I have it or not. I had a bunch of
That
cases.
is my
and
attorney
they're all
talking. His name is
everywhere.
Mr. Munson.
Because
That is the
case
judge.
cited by the
At this
people,
point in time,
uh,
I will not display his name.
that the effort to attack the plea to seek to set it aside, by necessity, the law dictates it's an attack on whether voluntarily made and intelligently made. And that's McCann versus Richardson 397 U.S. 759 1978 in Michigan. I'm sorry, United States Supreme Court.
Now listen to the Supreme Court verse he put in.
A lot of Michigan authority on point as well. At the last hearing, we reviewed the video of the plea itself.
Okay, so I had to stop it right there because what he showed, and I will show you them videos, what he showed was on January the 28th, I was called in stating they had dropped all the charges. Now, I talked to the attorney who was handling my case, and that was Attorney Tishman. Now, we had already prepped. Now, this is how they made me look or knew that I did not know about the criminal proceedings. They had, and I will show you the documents, they had started, because I told them if they continue on, we're going to a jury trial. So I asked my attorney at that point in time, and that was Tishman, to set up for a jury trial because we're going forward. We're not going to sit here and take what the prosecutor is saying because she's not giving me any evidence, and they're bringing back evidence documentation which cannot exist. So I want a jury trial. So that's what I signed off for. I told him I want a jury trial. This is how they made me look stupid and knew that I did not know anything about the criminal proceedings at that point in time. This actual district court set up, and I will show you the document, for a jury trial. Think about it for a minute. This is a district court which has no jury trial. District court which has no jury trial. But they got me to sign the document saying we're going forward for a jury trial. Then the attorney, Tishman, called me in on the 28th, and I will show you the documentation where the district court sent me a summons to come in. And I came in, and he was there, which is the attorney, and I had Tishman, and he said, well, they're dropping all the charges against you. And I was like, okay, so they don't want to go to jury trial? It's like, no, they're dropping all the charges against you. So I'm trying to let people understand by seeing and hearing through my eyes and audio how they, and who I'm talking about they, which is this court, 43rd District Court, actually exercised something that couldn't have never happened. The appeal should have been at the circuit court for to take back my guilty plea. This judge made it seem like he could take back my guilty plea when it was out of his hands, basically. So what I'm saying is that they made me basically think that the system was one way, criminal proceedings, when it truly wasn't. Um, they told me that it was sent to the appellate or the circuit court. And I kept trying to figure out, at that point in time, like I said, I didn't know nothing about the criminal system. So I was trying to figure out, why is it still here at the local court then? I mean, I'm not understanding this. No one explained it to me. I had to go to books, research, documents, and go through the whole entire system and how the system was ran in the criminal proceedings to find everything out. And once I found out what they did and how they did it, I was really mad. So I'm going to continue to let you listen to the videos. I'm going to not let you listen to everything because, like I said, this is going in a different direction. But just keep listening.